Maria Bartiromo reporting from the southern border again this morning, getting a firsthand look at the crisis. While on a boat tour with Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, Maria saw how private citizens are responding. Take a look at this.
General Paxton, we've been touring the Rio Grande. What have we seen? Talk to us about where we saw that private fence. What's going on here?
So that's the first time I've seen that. There was a landowner that built a 3-mile fence, spent $15 million to protect his property because he was tired of people coming onto his property, destroying his property, stealing his vehicles, and so he spent the money.
Joining me now, former acting director of U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement and a Fox News contributor, Tom Homan. Tom, you're also at the border. Just your reaction to what Maria has reported to viewers and also what you're seeing there.
First of all, this is my 4th or 5th trip down to the border. I've been to the California border, I've been to the Arizona border, I've been to the Texas border several times. So people need to understand this chaos is going on across the southern border, not just in Rio Grande Valley. But that's where I'm in right now at the epicenter. Look, I've talked to the men and women of the Border Patrol each time I'm down there. I started my career in the Border Patrol. I was out there last night with these men and women. They're inundated. I've said it before. They're using the term broken arrow. They say so much is coming at them they can't possibly handle it. And what people need to understand is almost half of the Border Patrol, at least 40% of Border Patrol agents, are no longer patrolling the border because they're taking care of family units and children, which means this border is vulnerable to criminals, drug smugglers, human traffickers, sex traffickers. This humanitarian issue, which was created by this administration, has quickly turned into a national security issue.
Well, not surprisingly, President Biden blaming the Trump administration's border policies without directly addressing the chaos, the crisis, the humanitarian disaster that is at our border. This is what Biden said last night. Listen to this, Tom.
When I was vice president, the president asked me to focus on providing help needed to address the root causes of migration and to help keep people in their own countries instead of being forced to leave. The plan was working, but the last administration decided it was not worth it. I'm restoring the program and asked Vice President Harris to lead our diplomatic effort to take care of this. I have absolute confidence she'll get the job done.
Tom, your reaction to that, it completely ignores the border chaos, to use your word.
Look, the President of the United States, look, he's lying to the American people. I worked for 6 presidents, starting with Ronald Reagan. I've been doing this for 34 years. There's one reason we have a surge right now in the crisis. Unprecedented numbers we've never seen before. It's because of Joe Biden and the promises he made during his campaign and in the executive actions he signed to keep those promises. You can't promise to stop a moratorium, to do a moratorium on deportations and end the Remain in Mexico program, offer free health care, decapitate ICE, and so ICE is no longer doing interior enforcement operations. You can't make these type of promises, and the world's not going to try to come to the greatest country on earth. So regardless of what he did when he was vice president, he's ignoring that because when he was vice president and I was the third in command at ICE, we had a surge. He knows what causes surges. He knows how to stop them because we stopped him in FY 14 and 15. What he's doing right now is the complete opposite of what he knows will stop this. If he wants to stop this inhumanity going on the border, he can do it today. Reestablish Remain in Mexico program, which President Trump put in place, which was very successful, and 80% of this traffic would stop today. He knows how to fix it. This is his crisis. Last March, we had 33,000 apprehensions. This March, 172,000 apprehensions. This is Joe Biden's making. This is by design. This is open borders. He meant for this to happen.